Sometimes. Okay. I was waiting because it was saying something about the connection. Okay. This is part 4, and this is Leanne's pride. As bad as I wanted some dick, I was good into the next episode. I was not about to play Petty Betty over a dick that was not mine. Clearly, Mona needed the dick more than I did. I hope that she enjoyed it because once I get my hands on my dick, I had something for both of their asses. They would come crawling here sooner or later, looking for my pretty ass with a flashlight in the dark. When they come, I am going to bleed their pockets dry. I need these bills paid, food on my table, and most importantly, my 3 babies needed a Christmas. I was not about to stand in the Salvation Army line for some used cheap shit either. A dry ass turkey and outdated canned goods. My children deserve only the best. Mona and Walker don't know this, but they are going to pay for all this shit. Watch me work out. It was now 1 and I was tired as hell. And I decided to pick the children up from daycare early. Move. I had $40 to my name and I decided to order a pizza from Little Caesars. It was always piping hot, so I got a pepperoni lovers pizza. I walked into the daycare to get the kids and I bundled them up in their coats and boots. Throw it away then. And then go watch TV. Okay. I bundled them up in their coats and boots, and we were on our way. Before I could get out the door, good, I heard someone screaming my name. I turned to look back, and it was Mrs. Watson, the daycare director. Yes, ma'am, I said with a smile as she approached me. I am sorry, Mrs. Smith, but I must bring your bill to your attention. We must receive $500 as a payment for your child care bill on Monday, or we can no longer provide you with our services, Mrs. Watson said wearily. Mrs. Watson wished that it was something that she could do to help Mrs. Smith. She knew that Leah had fell on hard times and saw to it that her children received extra snacks and meals. But she had exhausted every option to keep her bill low as possible. The owners were on her ass about the bill, and that's why she worried Leanne. Had it been her own business, she would not have bothered Leanne because she knew of her situation and had compassion for Leanne. Mrs. Watson, I will have your money by Monday. Thanks for your time, but I must run. I need to get these kids home before this pizza gets cold, I stuttered. I was embarrassed, especially since the bitch confronted me in front of my kids. Take this envelope and I will see you on Monday with your payment. I will check I will check on you and your children over the weekend. I will get your number from my file, Mrs. Watson said as she gave me a warm smile. As she gave me a warm embrace. I guess she wasn't really a bitch, I thought, while walking down the street. I looked at the envelope and inside was $200 and a note that read, please use this money to buy groceries. I know how it feels when you don't have much after having it all. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to just give me a ring. The letter read. Look at God, I thought. There was a business card attached to the letter with her number and email address. Thank you, God, I yelled. I was on pins and needles every night praying that I would have enough food to feed my babies. I did not want them going to bed with a grumbling tummy. The Lord was answering my prayers. I could not praise Him enough. I started dancing in the middle of the street. My children saw how happy that I had become and started dancing around me. Come on, kids, I sang. And we ran down the street and was home in a matter of minutes. Soon as I walked into my heavenly abode, I kicked my some oranges and apples to go with the children's pizza. This was dinner for the night. I had a jug of Welch's grape juice to go with it. Pizza was a wonderful change because I was sick of eating oatmeal and noodles. So I knew my babies were just as disgusting. I served my babies after making them get into their jammies. I wanted peace and quiet while I took my long ass hot bath. I was heading to bed early. I was heading to bed early tonight. Yes, it was only after 3 in the afternoon, but after all the sucking and licking that went on at Walker's office, my ass was beat. After this good soaking in this tub with the Epsom salt, I just knew I would fall into a deep sleep. Once I got the kids situated in their bedroom, I headed to the bathroom and ran hot water in the tub. I gazed into the water as I took off the trench coat. I was still naked as a jaybird. I entered the water and it felt just fine. It was finally time for me to relax, but my mind kept running. So many things ran through my mind. I could not help but to be stressed out. I have never been the type to worry about. I had never been the type to worry, but I guess if a person lives long enough, anything was possible. All I wanted for Christmas was for things to be the way they used to be. Living alone and doing juke duties was giving me the blues. I closed my eyes to think of what needed to be done next. Damn, I guess I would be fucking Josh's sexy ass. He was a Jamaican and very sexy. I love his accent and his long dreadlocks, which made Josh look manly as hell. Just thinking about Josh made my pussy tingle. Oh, one day, I am going. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to feel like where I'm at. Okay. One day, I am going to taste that dick. I knew that I was crossing a thin line. Most motherfucking Jamaican men were crazy as fuck. When you fuck them, or at least that's what Lay, my bestie, told me. I had to keep a roof over my children's head. So I would handle the bullshit later. Leanne, you are so silly. You are going to be the biggest. I don't know how that. Wait a minute. I'm going to skip something. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead on. Leanne, you are so silly. You are going to be the biggest paid hoe around before Juke gets home. I laughed to myself. Lay was my bestie, and we went way back and shared everything together, and I meant everything. Lay was the only woman that I would allow in Juke's in my bedroom. Juke would watch us go at it like some rabbits, and then he would fuck the shit out of us. Man, how I miss that bitch. I needed to call her because since Lay has been dating Conrad, the Jamaican guy, she has been ghost. My phone rang. I didn't want to answer it at all because I was in my zone, which was a very relaxed state of mind. I had added peppermint oil and lavender essential oils to my bath. I leaned over to get my phone from my toilet lid, and that's when I noticed the call was from Walker. Was I surprised? Hell no. I chuckled to myself before answering it. Hello, Leanne Smith. Hello, Leanne Smith is at your beck and call, I answered. Leanne, this is Walker, he said. Sweet big dick Walker, I acknowledged, amused. Leanne, it seems to me that we have some unfinished business, Walker said in a meek voice. Do we? I don't understand, I replied, trying not to giggle. I started making ripples in the water because I was very nervous. I knew what Walker wanted, but I had never been penetrated by anyone but my husband. I guess I could just cock my legs open and let the man hit it. Woman, stop playing games and tighten up, Walker snickered. Tighten up? For what? I don't need you telling me to wash my pussy and shit of that nature. Nigga, what type of bitches do you be dealing with? Because because I am different. The fact of the matter is, I've been soaking my ass in this good ass water for nearly an hour now. I snarled. Really? You should let me come over and put you into a pretzel while I bang your back the fuck out. I can promise that you will be begging for this dick. And whenever you need me, baby, I will come running. Walker responded by trying to mark his territory. Walker, you are a smooth talking macho man. I bet you can't fuck me better than my husband, I chirped. I was testing him. I knew those words would bring him down a notch or two and fuck with his pride. A jailbird has nothing on me. Trust me, baby. I'm going to rock your world and help your ass out financially. I'm going to have your mind so far gone that you won't want Juke Smith when he is released. Fuck with me and get some money. Hell, you might want your cake and eat it too and want to keep both of us in your life. I am dead ass. If you are not ready for the real deal, please don't test these waters. I can guarantee that the temperature is going to rise with every encounter, Walker warned me. Whatever, nigga. I bet your dick is not all that, I giggled. If this nigga was where it's at, I would be bouncing on that dick every night. I admitted to myself. I love to fuck. Sex was my hobby. Thank God Shoot has given me permission because the drought was real. Be ready. Be ready because I am spending the night. I love to practice what I preach. And baby, actions speaks louder than words. I had to run, and I will see you in a few, Walker announced. We will see, I said before clicking the phone off. I soaked in the tub for another 30 minutes before washing up. I paid extra special care to my ass and pussy because whether Walker knew it or not, his face and tongue will be digging for his lineage tonight. My motto was, you must lick it before you stick it. I grabbed my towel and dried off before throwing on my robe. I went to check in on my babies. I was happy to see that they were knocked out. They were knocked the hell out. It was now time for Mama to focus on herself. Since my children were sleeping, I snatched off my robe. I loved being naked around my home. I changed my bedding. I put on some good old love making music to set the mood. This nigga better be able to back up all that shit he talks. I swear, if the dick is whack, I won't be responsible for my next move. I oiled my body down with some almond oil before oiling my hair with avocado oil and putting it up in a ponytail. I put on my red bottoms. I had nothing else to do now but to clean my kitchen and dining area. While washing the dishes, Juke called me. Baby, did you do what I said? Juke demanded to know. Yes, I did. I went to Walker's office and sucked his dick. Then I ate his secretary's pussy and she reciprocated. I revealed. What? Bitch, are you out of your fucking mind? Juke bellowed. Of course not, nigga. And watch who you are calling a fucking bitch. You are a fucking bitch ass nigga, I screamed into the phone. Leanne Smith, what the fuck is wrong with you? I guess daddy has been gone too damn long and your ass is getting buck wild, Juke stammered. Juke blamed himself because he was not able to take care of his wife sexually or to provide for his family. He had no regrets, though, of the decision that had to be made, but it hurt him deeply that he may lose his wife and family in the process. Damn, damn, damn. Listen here, Juke Smith. I am just doing what I must do. So get off my ass, I snarled. Did you at least get paid for all the sucking and licking? Juke questioned me in an annoyed tone. Juke, I am working on it. Calm down. Remember, I was taught by the best, I retorted. Fuck the nigga good, just like daddy taught you. But be thinking of me when you do. What should do? Handle your business, Juke snapped. Juke, you already know how I put this thing down, I reminded my husband. Yes, I do. Remember that. And remember, that's what I'm worried about. Because your pussy snatches a nigga's soul, Juke said proudly. But in a sad tone, Juke was upset because he didn't want another nigga fucking his wife or put his dick in her mouth. There was no other options though. Baby, let me get off this phone now. I promise as soon as I get out, I will I promise that as soon as I get the money, I will hit up your commissary, insure the car, and put money on the phone. And then make every bill we have current. I love you, Juke Smith, I uttered as a tear dropped from my eye. I cried because I knew if Walker's dick was good, I would get I would get emotionally attached. Okay, baby, don't give too much of my pussy away. Hug and kiss my babies. I love you, Leanne Smith, Juke said before the call disconnected on its own. Fuck! These damn jail calls were for the birds. They always had me in my feelings and shit, I complained to myself. I missed you. And when I get our car on the road, I am making a visit and I'm going to go dressed in that trench coat with no panties on. And I'm going to sit on his dick and let him fuck me until the guards break us apart. Here is no loving that I know. There is no loving that I know of that is better than my husband's. I finished with the dishes and mopped and swept. I lit some love candles and love incense, sat and waited for Walker to bring his big date to me. I was going to let him have this pussy in every way possible. Okay, this is the end of on part four, and I will be back with part five. I'm Authoress Secret, and this has been a reading of Good Tidings. Love is a dangerous game. Thank you. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please do.